Hello, everybody. Thank you for hanging around in the chat. So sorry about that. Thought I hit the live button and I didn't. Man. How is everybody doing this week? Forget to mute my... I know, Ian, I know. Hi, Sam. Hi, Phoebe. Hi, Diane. Hi, Russell. Hi, Peter. Oh, so good to see everybody in the chat. Oh, it has been a week. And hey, Blanca. I am going to... You guys are going to see a switch here real quick. Let's see if it'll let me do it at least. Okay. This should hopefully make this a little bit better. Hey, Jennifer. Don't mind my... Alright, well, that wasn't turned on. Okay. There we go. That finally worked. Hi, Ross. How is everybody tonight? How is the derby going? Hey, Roro. Sorry about being a little late here. My iPad randomly decided to update, and then for some reason my my OBS didn't want to go live. Oh, thank you, Russell. Yes, please hit the like button. It helps me. It helps Phoebe. It helps Ricky, Gizmo, everybody who streams Heyday, so that we get everything out there. I just collected my fields before I came on. So they are empty. I think I may plant some rice. Hey, Sasha. Thank you for subscribing. Okay. I'm going to try to find a new bot so it pops up all pretty on the screen when you guys subscribe. If we have new subscribers. And try a few things. Yes, Sasha, I've been doing it for about 6 or so, 7 months now. Maybe a little longer. Oh, it's been a while. Not terribly long. Started in the new year, so no more than 9 months. But yeah, 3 away from 100. I'm really excited. And I'm going to do a giveaway for when I hit 100. And then I'm also going to do another contest that I want to announce tonight. Because I really want to give back to this community for all the support you guys have given me. And I know 100 doesn't seem like a lot, but it really is, especially for me. And I appreciate that Phoebe comes and Gizmo came last week, and I really appreciate that. And everybody who comes and has guided me, given me advice, helped me out. And I want to give something back to the community. And one of the ways I'm going to do that is my subscribers. Oh, I hate when that happens. And yeah. But I have a strategy with the 3 times crop events that I'm going to share tonight. And I didn't get a video made. I had something this morning, a prior commitment that I had to take care of. But I'm going to do a gift card, or we'll work it out in private. I'm going to cover a farm pass for somebody, which should be next week. And because I'm not doing it with an Alfred delivery, even if you've bought it, it'll happen for hitting 100 subscribers. Because we're 3 away, and I know we can get there by next week. So I'm going to give one farm pass away for hitting 100. And then I'm going to give somebody, I haven't decided the price yet, and you guys can maybe put some input in. And maybe I'll give a couple away. But I kind of need a logo or something that I can have. So, like, I can put up, Ricky has his red knights on the side with his curtains. I want to black out some of the black. And I don't really like the thumbnail I'm using right now. So I'm going to work with somebody who will help me, but I have to give them a concept. So maybe you guys can come up with something that would be fitting for me. So if you have an idea, you can post it in a comment here, or you can post it on a comment. I will start a thread on my Facebook page, and if you want to either follow or find me on Facebook, I have that set up for those who did not know. And that way, hopefully the Nightbot will be friendly and post the link. Yep, there it goes. Okay. That way it will, you guys, we can come up with something to have to make it look pretty. So I can have some more graphics and not so much the side curtains for the setup. Although I did invest in a portable monitor that may allow me to stretch. I just have to wait for it to get here. So I'm excited for that. But I'm working on some derby tasks. We're going for bunnies. And I'm going to share with you one of the things that I like to do during these triple crop events. Well, a couple of things. I know everybody hates them. Or just about. But they are good for a few things. Wheat doesn't sell as much, but if you already use rows for your feed, then you don't need to worry about, and you keep your animals fed, which all but 2 of mine are right now. I'll make it 3 because I like to keep them even. That seems weird. I like to keep it at 15. If I'm gonna have, since they always do increments of 3 feed, then she'll make the feed, but I can throw in all of the wheat I want into, hey Daisy, you can throw it into my feed mills, and they will just sit there until I'm ready to collect them and use them or have space, or if I want to sell them off. And it'll help, those wheat bundles will help you master your feed mills much faster. So you don't have to do it overnight. It's a good way to get rid of the wheat. And it works so you can keep harvesting some of your wheat during this 3-time crop event. The other thing I really like to grow, and making the pasta sheets if you're going to do wheat. The other thing that takes longer and is helpful is I do rice. So overnight, I always try to grow the night before. So Ian woke up to it. I actually had planned for it. And anything I'm already low on. No! Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh. Bye bye, rock. Oh. Oh. Okay, not as bad as a tree. Not as bad as a tree. You're gonna keep telling myself that. Look at what I get right there. 3 duct tapes, you guys. 3 duct tapes from those horses. Okay. My poor rock. Okay, at least it was a rock. Okay. So overnight, I stack anything long that I don't have. And I'll throw it in to like in the morning into like the jam maker, stock up on strawberry jams. I collected them, they're already done for today. I'll sell some of them off as well because crops don't sell. If anybody realized that today, they don't sell as well. So everybody seeing us 3 times. What is really hard to master is the pasta maker. And so wheat helps you if you have room for the eggs doing the fresh pasta, or you can do the rice noodles. So I've already grown a field of rice noodles. I use them up in other dishes as they come. It's a great way to master that machine because it takes a lot of time and none of the products take long. So 15 minutes for fresh pasta, 20 minutes for rice noodles, and it takes a lot of time. The first one isn't too bad, the second star is much worse. So that's how you can utilize it. And I just use it to make the products on the farm. Oh. So I don't mind the 3-time crop events. I will not take a crop derby task for anything. You cannot pay me to take one during this event, but I do like using it to make like the week bundles or the fresh pasta, work on some of the machines that are a little bit harder to master. And if you guys notice, there is a huge difference in my diamond amount since last week on this farm. I almost said a bad word. That bingo cost me so much. I was so irritated and curious to see if I could get, especially the last tasks we needed to pop up, that I ended up spending more diamonds than I realized. And I was really, really mad. Because I hadn't counted on them. Ooh, I need coffee. But Sam, we are not friends. Yes, you can always post your code in here. We are not friends on the one. I need coffee beans. We are not friends on the farm that I need coffee beans. Thank you, Russell, for posting my tags. I'm trying to work on a few new commands to link everybody with things that they need. So that's being worked on. I have a few really cool surprises that I'm trying to work on for you guys. I found some. I want to see if the update's going to tweak anything. And everybody in here should be Yes, it is. Exclamation FB. So that it. Same, I can transfer to if needed. But I do need to come. Can you remind me what your farm level is so I can come stalk you for coffee beans? Because I'm okay here, but my other farm does not have them. It's not hyperlinking. Okay, I'll fix it. I'll fix it, Daisy. Thank you. Oh, I added it earlier today and I thought it hyperlinked, but Nightbot was giving me a pain, and I am really tempted to try Streamlabs for. I think that'll be enough to hold me. Okay. I'll share with my other farms. Thank you, Sam. I am really tempted to try Streamlabs too, because Nightbot is just being an utter pain. It does not want to work. I had to reset a bunch of the commands today. It just, whatever. It's just one of those things to add. I'm gonna call him Big Boat. Get working on that. Hi, Jade. So glad to see you guys here. So I don't mind the triple event. I just use it to make things. I actually would not mind if they did. I don't know that it's possible. I don't know how it would work. And probably need to be a booster, and we do have a booster for trees and bushes. I should say that. But I sometimes wish we got an extra boost on the plants and trees, or even the bees, or the peanuts, because I have been running low on them lately. Doing the trucks was painful. How many did I need these? 6. Okay. Oh, I have 100. Oh, yay. Thank you, Ian, for letting me know. Jade, I have no idea. Oh my gosh, you guys made me cry. 102. Oh. Okay, so we'll be doing a giveaway tonight for an October pass. Technically, Jade, I have the ability because YouTube hates me. I think I can set it up so that somebody can go in and add those things. But oh, you guys, let me cry. I'm trying really hard not to. It's been a week, and I'm so excited. Oh, thank you guys for the support. And we're gonna do a giveaway. If I can figure out how to get Nightbot to do a giveaway. Oh. So I think anybody that chats right now. Yep, there you go. If so, oh my gosh, Daisy. Why are you? Why are my mods not coming up in here? Peter should be in here. Daisy should be in here. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure out why Nightbot doesn't want me to. There's Ian, but why are my... There's Jade. Oh my gosh. Why are my mods not allowed to enter this? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why in here. I am going to cover somebody's farm pass, either a gift card or we'll figure it out. I know there's a few people who can't get gift cards to them, but I am going to cover somebody's October farm pass since we hit. Now it's reset itself. And okay, I may just do a wheel. I may pull everybody who's eligible because Daisy and Russell are not coming up. And they should. My mod should be... Well, I have 3 made over here. I'll mark those 2 votes. You can have the XP, Russell. Not a problem. Okay, so everybody can enter. I don't understand why it's not letting my mods though. Oh, everybody's gonna donate theirs. I have to just randomly pick somebody. The rate you guys are going, I don't have anybody who wants farm pass. Well, geez, maybe I will just well, Nightbot's not letting me do it. I'm going to take everybody's comments tonight, and I will spin and announce whoever wins. Unless somebody wants to come behind the scenes and tell me why Nightbot is not working with me. Because I tried restarting Nightbot. Well, not. You know what, Phoebe? I honestly really believe that because you cannot get Nightbot to work, and Ricky can. I cannot get Nightbot to work. Maybe I'll ask Ricky how to do this. Oh, it is not pulling any mods, and I have it set here to say it could. Nor will it actually spin, by the way. Which is actually even more annoying. It's just telling me Nightbot. It's not working. It's giving me an error message. Okay, so I will spin a wheel later, and I will contact whoever. Okay, Dancer, if you want my... There are all my farms. I will... I know Saba sent me something in Discord. I will figure out how to do the giveaway before next week, and we'll do it in next week's stream. So that I can cover somebody's farm pass for you guys getting me up to 100 subscribers. And then the next one, we'll do another big giveaway at 250 subscribers. And then at 5, and then at 500, and then at 1,000, we'll just double it up. So if you guys help me grow the channel, I will give back to you. I really appreciate it. And I have time before my next. So next week we'll do a giveaway for a farm pass for October. And even if you pay by October's, I will reimburse you somehow. Or you can save it for a gift card for November's. Don't forget, if you have an idea for like a logo for me, something that ties in with kind of like a branding thing for me, you can post a comment, and I will, on either my Facebook, which I'll start a thread for, or on the, I think I'll make a little short video and you can comment there or here. And I have it nearly set up, K-Dancer. Technically, it's there, it's live, it's just not done all the way. And one of those parts is having something kind of branded for me. I would like something. So, I'm drawing a blank. I'm going to see if any of you guys can come up with something. Help me out. And I will give something extra special away. Maybe a pass for a bigger box of diamonds or a bigger gift card. Okay, let's see if it is very hard. And I don't know I don't have so I don't have any pets, and I don't really have an idea. So I really made it really faint behind the thumbprint I have now. You can't see it. When I was doing Twitch videos a long time ago for another company, I actually had an outline, and it is there. It's very faint. You have to blow it up because I covered it. I don't even think it goes with Supercell's policy. It's an outline of a female, but it looks like there's like these flowery wings, almost like a fairy. Um, but that was really old. Um, from a different game. I think it was. I think I stopped streaming there about 10 years ago, maybe. So I don't. Daisy, you could just have Daisy as your, like the flower, as your logo. That actually works too. But if anybody comes up with an idea, Daisy, yours seems easy. Really easy. The changing everything doesn't bother me so much. Need to get some fishies. Yep, Phoebe, you're thinking about something different too, aren't you? And it um so, I don't know. I kind of I wish they had the rules somewhere for anybody who is wanting and serious, but I also know why they don't do it. It gets tricky, doesn't it, Phoebe? I can K dancer, but I actually don't. That's not really my style. How many fishes do I need? 3 times 3. So no, we'll just throw out 3 nets. You guys are probably all thinking I'm crazy just throwing out diamonds like this. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I lost my train of thought now. I think it'll be fun to see what everybody comes up with. Thank you. I did. On my main farm, I did. And I accepted. Now I'm on to one of my other farms that is really driving me nuts with the new. I really need to get a different screen protector. I said last week I was going to do it, and I didn't. This one is much harder. This one I forgot about the 3 times it went when I planted last night. It was the first one I planted. And I was like, I really need these things, so I'm going to put them down because I always like to have full. I like my fields full at night, especially. I don't want to waste the time. I'm actually much better overnight making sure things are stocked than I am during the day. And it did not. I started with this one and then realized it was the 3 times crop event and had to switch up strategies. So now I'm trying to make the best of it. It's not so much that there's a lot less players, there's a lot less. Well, yeah, I would say probably even players, you're right. I know a few that absolutely don't play at all on the 3-time crop events. They'll do the random, but not the generalized ones of these. But really, it was meant for the update. All of the events this week, if you look, really were around the crop event or around the update that we did not have. It's postponed until October 3rd. It'll be Monday for anybody who is living under a rock. And I'm excited. I think it really shows Heyday's dedication that they caught any problems beforehand and then decided to delay the release until they were fixed. Whatever the reasoning behind it is. Because it means that they don't want to release something that isn't good for the player. Katie, answer, that has not been anything that was discussed in this update. So, Jade, you do not live under a rock. I do not believe that you did not know. But it is coming. Sorry guys, I'm adjusting my support here for my back. People really want a second dairy. And I understand that a lot of especially with the last 2 machines, that they use a lot of dairy. And people latch on to an idea that somebody says or even jokes about, especially if it comes as a joke from Ricky. No offense to him at all, because I absolutely adore Ricky. But sometimes he likes to stir the pots. And he may suggest, like, oh, we're gonna get a second dairy. And it's not always true. Or he compared the sneak peek photo with the animals to the fishing area. And that's about potentially getting new land, which is where I think that may have originated from. And I'm not saying, and Heyday themselves have said that in places that they are looking at potentially an area. Yes, you can. there's an area they are looking on their radar potentially where we could see some land expanded or utilized down the road. But realize all of this takes time and planning. And we may suggest something and they absolutely love it. They may absolutely love that idea. And Phoebe can absolutely, I'm sure, verify. She's been one of the people who were really behind the zebras. I remember when Phoebe suggested it, and I think it took 18 months, Phoebe, right? When you said something, when you first suggested, like, oh, it'd be nice if we had zebras in here. I think it was 18 months, maybe 2 years. So it does take a really long time because they plan them out. Sasha, some of them are. See, it was 2 years. My background is game development. That is what I have done for quite a while. So for me coming to do streaming, I'd done some before for other work. This is very different. This is not like what I've done. This is fun. I can explain some of the technical backgrounds. Sasha, that was my background, yes. And I still do consult with some companies on game development. Heyday is not one of them. Would I love Heyday to let me? Yes. That is why I am streaming and I'm trying to work my way into their program as a content creator. And the official content creators, which you can find listed on Twitter, and I believe they also posted them on their Facebook. But I know on their Twitter post for the sneak peeks, they listed every official Heyday content creators. Thank you, Sasha. Their links to their YouTube. And if you tune into their YouTube channel, you'll get like their Facebook or Discord or whichever means of communication they prefer. Personally, I love Discord over Facebook, but there's already so many Discord channels that I don't want to take away from anybody. But my background is in programming and game development, so I look at things a little differently. I have weird trivia knowledge that I also really like as a hobby, and history. So I like to fill my time in reading books. If anybody ever finds a really, really good book, let me know. I'm always looking for a good book to read. It helps when I can't always sleep. And it keeps me entertained. I much prefer books over TV, although I'm tried a few new things recently. Thank you, Russell. But sweet Daisy. Oh, Stranger Biscuit. I will have to. It's one of the things, if I do end up putting out a Discord channel, that I will probably have a thread for, because I just love books. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of digital books, and that's because I don't have room in a house big enough to have a library. I will read just about any genre. I tend to go with like, I love nonfiction because I've taken facts, but I don't really like a dry. I love true crime, romance, mystery. I I read a lot of YA stuff to keep up with my kids and what they're reading or could potentially read to make sure that it's appropriate. And but that's yes, I have heard of Animal. I had not heard of that book though. The Stranger Beside Me. I had not. Oh, good luck on your homework, Sam. Thanks for stopping by. I I have read all of those. My kids are reading them. Uh, they've seen the first two movies. Uh, and my my oldest actually does audiobooks, so he's listening to the series, I should say. And my youngest is following along. But I love to read, you guys. It's one of my weird things that I like to do. It's a great distraction, especially if I've done uh, I have if I've done some of my like consulting work on a game or something and I need to take a break. It's great. If I'm having a hard time, it depends on what's going on in my life, which genre I hit. I just finished a Dictionary of the Lost Words about 2 months ago now. And then I went back and read one of my favorite authors is Susan Mallory. I read my favorite series by her. And it picked up the I don't know the author of the series. You've never read Harry Potter, Phoebe. Okay. I can say there are a few books that are mainstream and popular with people that I haven't read that probably would surprise, but not something I can mention during a stream. And I will. Oh wait, if you tell me, I actually have a friend who is a librarian, and sometimes I will go to her and be like, "I need something new to read. Can you please recommend something new?" So I am lucky to have that access. Our library does a lot of ebook reading, like so. um, there's a farm that's similarly named after the book series. I have never read it. It's not uh, popular, but I not not a book that I probably will ever read, or a series of books that I will ever read. Although I hear she has another book out that's more like a modern. take on a Jane Austen and not anything like the book series she became famous for. But I'm very hesitant because I don't know anybody who's read it already. And I got all of like a chapter, if that, into the mainstream series that she wrote before I was like, yep, not my thing. My kids had my hand-me-downs, and I don't think they're going to survive my kids. And I actually think I have to replace one of the books already because I don't think it survived all of my moves, which is the last book, thankfully. But we can get that easily enough through the library. And I need more rice on this farm. One of the things I can highly highly recommend for the update coming on Monday, though. You guys make sure you're up to date and unlike your iOS or Android system. I know some people don't like to do the one switch over to 16 for iOS yet. And I don't know if maybe Phoebe possibly could get us the information by her stream on Sunday. But I think you'll be fine at the 15.7, which was the last update before 16. And then I love 16. But I've been on 16 for a long time, way before any of you guys have gotten it. Daisy, the iPad is not available in 16. It will not be available in 16. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Sasha. I'm not allowed to tell you the date yet. It hasn't been announced publicly. When you see, yes, the iPad, so the iPad does not have 16. It will not get 16 until October. Yes, do not claim your Derby prizes until after the update. The Valley's close, you don't have to worry about that. Peter, are you running the public beta of 16? It's not supposed to be out until mid-October. Not unless you have... Wait, hold on. Let me see if they change the date. Hold on. No. 15.7 is the last update on the iPad. It's also the last update on the phone before you go to 16. You will not get 16 until about mid-October is the rough I can give you date. So unless you're running a public beta, which is not supported. So I know he's not in stream, but one of the Heyday players was asking about an iPad. He went and got a brand new one. And I will tell you that support they are not trained to help you if you run any public betas. So I don't recommend that if you don't know what you're doing. But 16 on the iPad is not available yet. So if you, I didn't think so, Peter. But you could have surprised me. 16 is on the so I can do a different stream. Go to timeout. Yeah. 15.7 is going to be what you need for Heyday's update. I don't think they're going to require you to go to 16 just because of everybody. Usually people hesitate. I don't expect them to. It's been fine. 15.7's what they had been planning on, and the iPad's only going to be at 15.7. So make sure you're there. If you want to know about 16, I can tell you. Don't collect your Derby results on Monday until after your update. Hopefully it'll go smoothly. I mean, Heyday's playing fine. If you guys can see this, Heyday's playing fine on my iPad right now. And my iPad is at 16. And this is one of the farms I need to sell to. I cannot imagine, Peter, Daisy ever having to need to put into timeout. Well, Peter, if you keep yourself out of timeout, then you don't need a lady in timeout. You'll be with the ladies out of timeout. Doesn't that make more sense? There you go, Daisy. He can have other ladies in timeout with him. Coco. Oh, not chopping down a tree. This is the problem with having a more natural farm, is you may accidentally chop down a tree. You don't want to. And now to replant. Cocoa. I don't know where I want to replant my cocoa at. If you do not have space cleared for trees and make room, save your booster for if you have one for growing trees until after the update too, you guys. Do I have a favorite animal? My favorite animal in Heyday are the horses. Not just because they give you the most XP, but because I grew up with horses. I now am focusing on trying to get I made that look good. I'm trying to get all of the pets I don't know if that would go with my name. And I've used this name for so long, I don't necessarily want to change it. Because it's still my name for other things. I don't know if there is anything that goes with my name, though, Daisy. It's not like you, Daisy, Daisy. I'm. Yeah, Ricky chose Red Knight. That was easy. Phoebe's got hers for now. But it's an interesting. It's one I'll have to. I'm trying to think on. I really don't want to ask or pay for somebody to come up with one. I'd rather do it as a contest and give back. I would agree, Phoebe. I do not think that Daisy would have a mean bone in her body. We're just gonna write those. That is probably the worst thing y'all ever hear me say. Sorry. Very sorry for anybody that offended. That was not a lot. One, two, three. Alright, there goes my diamonds. Who bought the fall diamond decos? Did everybody buy them? Do they like them? Do you guys like having them come back? Mm-hmm. Dan, it can actually, it kind of changes with my moods, but usually, I like really tranquil, kind of like forest or lakes with some mountains. It's actually what I have my background settings set to. Go through is play through a loop of some of my favorites. Sugar's sugar's still going. Okay. Let's go hunt down some helps. Mark which do you want marked? These or these? Or do you want... I do... No, which crates do you want Mark Russell? Here, I'll let you choose. Take your pick. Have them all if you want them all. And you guys noticed that this was 4 when we were just on this, and now it's 5. They have an instant offer. It's been kind of glitchy. I don't know if it has for anybody else, but it has been kind of glitchy for me with the offers coming and going. I'm hoping that's fixed in the update. Oh, you're super delayed. Oh, that's okay. Sometimes get delayed. Phoebe, I do like unicorns, but I'm not like super. I don't like them as much as I used to. Hi, Chris. Oh, you're fine. Don't ever apologize. Thanks for being able to make it. We hit over 100 subscribers. So next week I'm going to do a giveaway for a farm pass for one of my subscribers for the October farm pass. It will not be through Heyday. I'm going to cover either the cost of it if you've already bought it, or I will get you a gift card to cover the cost. And then I'm also going to run a contest for anybody who can think of some kind of like logo or something that ties in. Peter, it's a little complicated to do because you have to do a restore and then update and make sure you have a backup, but yes, you can go backwards. It's just a little bit harder to do. If you want to see what 16 looks like, I can show you. I'll just do, I can just do like a private stream that I give a link to for those who want to see it. But I've been playing Heyday for a while on 16. And the biggest updates phone wise is your notifications, which are, I don't know if I like it more or less. The iPad iOS is going to be the bigger change, especially if you have a Pro. That one's got a lot more to it. My phone, I can't tell a huge difference. It was actually a bigger shock to go from... Oh, you are. Okay. Did you do a backup before you installed 16? Just do a reset and then restore to the backup before you installed 16. That should be fine for you if you want to go backwards. And if you have problems, then you know how to reach me. The only person who probably can reach me better is You do not have a previous... Peter, message me. I will try to help figure this out for you. Just send me a message later. If you do a backup now, unless there's you're not using... Just message me, Peter. Either on Discord or Facebook. You know how to reach me. I'll help you figure it out. Oh, jeez. should run backups on your devices, not just your computers. Thank you, Russell. And back up your device before you do the update, just in case something goes wrong. I don't really don't expect it to, with all the extra time and work they're putting into it. I don't foresee any problems. Of course, my barn's going to be full. Because that's the kind of day I've been having. Alright. I'll come back to that after stream. Before I get frustrated with that farm. I am really confused. Peter, you have me very confused right now. Which is actually something it's quite a feat to do. If anybody has helps or boats that they need sent, let me know, because this farm's gonna do 15 if I can hunt them down. I don't know if they're actually hidden or if they've just not been claimed yet. I can't do those yet. This one. What are those? Okay. I have no idea which part of Florida you were in. So I know that I think Atlanta got a tropical storm, right? Like, I think I saw somebody post Atlanta has like a tropical storm warning or something. I'd have to look. But glad that you didn't get much more than some wind and rain in Florida, Peter. Hopefully you don't come home to a mess in Georgia. I had a friend on a cruise, and they came back early because of the hurricane. Which stinks if you're gonna get to go on vacation, take a cruise, but probably better than being on a boat and in a hurricane. Russell, you didn't have to. You really are the epitome of rescue, Russell. Did I get them all for you? Thank you, Russell. I'm gonna pick up the. There you go. Thank you. Trying to play a bit of catch up here. I can do that overnight. The only time I will ever do that basket. And I don't really like trucks. Okay. That's not what I want to do. I'm not the biggest fan of wow. Really? Of course, that's still some pretty strong winds. I mean, I've seen damages here with tornadoes with that kind of um, wind power, and that is a lot. So if you were in the path of the hurricane or had damage from hurricane, please be safe. Ugh. I know what the Midwest looks like with a tornado at 60 miles an hour or 100 miles an hour. I've seen quite a few of those. I can't imagine it with in a hurricane. That's, I think, more than even like a rain wrap tornado here would be. Oh, that is confusing though, because the hurricane was named Hurricane Ian. Then we have Ian. Oh, that's funny, you guys. I just realized that. Oh, so funny, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna have the giveaway. I'll figure out how to do it next week since my bot wasn't cooperating this week. I'll try uh, adding all the subscribers in. I'm gonna run the contest. I haven't decided the prize, but anything that you think potentially would go good for like a logo for me or something, I'll pick um, either a winner or a top few ideas and then let you guys vote. We'll see what kind of falls in place. And I'll pick something, a winner for that, if that how it happens. And when we hit 250 subscribers, I'll do another Farm Pass giveaway. And I hope everybody has a good update, good events. We have I think, let's see, tomorrow we have the boat expansion permit, which doesn't do any good. Phoebe, if you are still here, do you know, or maybe everybody can tune in Sunday and she can give us an update. Do you know if they're going to do some of these events like the puzzle boats and the expansion permits, like a redo week after the update? I mean, I don't expect them to redo this next week, but do you know if they're looking at doing a makeup event soon for these? Or if you can ask the team, I think that'd be fair. I know it doesn't affect us lower players, not that we will not greatly appreciate the extra, but I think it'd be only fair for those that are not able to participate since these events were all built around. You don't think they will? Yeah, it really stinks because if you guys look at this week's events, they really were set up for the players for the update. Maybe by Sunday, if they decide, you can tell us, because they'll post next week's event, or maybe you'll know if they're going to do something. I appreciate everybody joining the stream. Make sure if you are going to need those expansion permits, run those boats tomorrow. That event doesn't happen very often. And if you're going to do if you're thinking of starting a baby farm or you have one, Saturday is a great day to level them up. Oh, see, that's the minimum they should do. It is between the bingo derby being a disaster and then the update being pushed out, the minimum they could do is up those diamonds for everybody. So glad you all can make it. We'll do a giveaway next week. If you were here this week and cannot make it next week, I'm going to make note of everybody and make sure that you're entered however I need to do the giveaway. I really appreciate all your guys' support. And I hope you have a great week. I will see you guys in other content creators' streams. And y'all have some happy farming this week. Bye, y'all.